Hello and welcome to Elderly Wisdom Insights. Today, we're stepping into a topic that often stays hidden in the background, yet holds incredible power to transform the way you age. It's something deeply personal, something that can reignite energy, joy, and even sharpen your mind as the years pass. Have you ever noticed how some men in their 70s or 80s seem full of life, while others, even younger, appear to slowly fade away? Their spirit dims, their energy weakens, and their connection to life seems to drift. What if I told you that one of the hidden differences between them isn't just in diet or exercise, but something much more personal? Their relationship with their own bodies and the private, often overlooked act of self-pleasure. I know it might feel uncomfortable at first. Many of us grew up in a time when such topics were buried under silence or shame. But after decades of guiding older adults, I can tell you with certainty, staying connected to your own body, even privately, is not about indulgence. It's about vitality, healing, and maintaining the spark that makes life beautiful at every age. Today, I invite you to stay open, stay curious, and listen with the heart of someone who knows that growth doesn't stop with age. It only deepens. If you're watching from anywhere around the world, I'd love for you to share where you're tuning in from. And if anything in today's message speaks to you, don't hesitate to share your thoughts. At Elderly Wisdom Insights, your voice matters. This is a space of understanding, not judgment. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's talk about how nurturing a connection with yourself can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. I've often asked myself, why do some men grow lighter and freer with age, while others seem weighed down by an invisible burden? I've seen men in their 70s hiking, joking with their grandchildren, living with a light in their eyes that refuses to dim. And I've seen others in their early 60s, moving slower, carrying an invisible sadness, as if life had quietly left them behind. The difference is not just genetics or luck. It's often the quiet choices, made every day, that build a different future. Staying connected to your body, including your sexual self, is one of those choices. Now, I understand. For many men, especially those raised in a time when emotions were kept hidden and physical needs weren't discussed, this idea may feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable. But the truth is, your body was never meant to grow cold. Not your mind, not your heart, and certainly not your connection to pleasure. When you engage in self-pleasure, you trigger a cascade of healing within your body. Testosterone levels rise, strengthening muscles and bones. Oxytocin floods your system, calming your mind, easing stress. Endorphins lift your mood and ease pain. Blood circulation improves, sending fresh life to your brain, your heart, and every corner of your being. A study from the University of Finland followed men aged 55 to 75 for several years. Those who stayed sexually active, with a partner or alone, enjoyed better heart health and sharper minds than those who didn't. Your body is like a classic car that has served you faithfully for decades. If you let the engine sit too long without running, it stiffens, weakens, and eventually breaks down. But if you keep it moving, caring for it gently and consistently, it will continue to carry you beautifully through the years. Have you noticed lately that your energy feels lower? That focus seems harder to hold on to? You are not powerless against these changes. You have more control than you might believe. Too often, men pull away from this part of themselves not because they want to, but because somewhere along the way, they were told it no longer matters. But it does. Your body, your mind, and your spirit never stop needing connection, care, and acknowledgement. Physical intimacy, even with yourself, nourishes parts of you that nothing else can reach. When we turn away from it, it's not just pleasure we lose, it's memory, vitality, emotional resilience, and even physical strength. Research from the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men who remained sexually active lived longer and experienced a better quality of life. It's not about being young. It's about staying alive in every sense of the word. I think of John, a 72-year-old man I once knew. He came to me feeling tired, foggy, and disconnected from the world. We made small adjustments, diet, exercise. But the real breakthrough came when he rediscovered the simple act of caring for his own body with kindness. 6 months later, he was a new man, laughing, moving freely, feeling alive again. That possibility is not reserved for a lucky few. It's available to you too. Maybe you worry about privacy. Maybe your body doesn't respond like it used to. Maybe you simply don't know where to begin. But no matter your situation, the door is not closed. Your body remembers. Your spirit remembers. Every act of self-pleasure sends life through your veins. It strengthens your heart. It sharpens your mind. It lifts the heavy curtain that sometimes falls over aging, reminding you that you are still very much alive. Studies from Harvard show that regular sexual activity lowers the risk of prostate cancer significantly, by about a third. It also improves sleep, reduces pain, boosts mood, and keeps your muscles and bones strong. More importantly, it reminds you, in a way nothing else can, that you are still here, still vibrant, still whole. There's no shame in honoring that truth. There's only wisdom, courage, and a deeper kind of dignity. So if you've been feeling distant from yourself, tired, or like some part of life has quietly slipped away, know this. It's not too late. It's never too late. At Elderly Wisdom Insights, we believe that aging is not about decline. It's about deepening into life with more grace, more connection, and more joy than ever before. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel alive. And you have everything you need already within you to begin.